So this is Astor Cree Country Club. It's been here 2 years, but they have 3 different short game like chipping areas. So you could go from here to there, which has got to be like 100 yards of short game. I like that it's a little triangle, but if you blade one, you're gonna kill somebody. But this place looks so nice for $70. You just push it like a lawnmower. Oh yeah. That was my nickname in college. It's called the ball gobbler. So it got extremely windy. This is my first YouTube video I'm really making on a course. I am going to certainly buy a better microphone, but this was the furthest drive I think I've ever hit. It was over 350 yards, so I stared at it for so long. It's like it has a Pro V1X left dash. I did a little new thing with my legs. It set me up for this really nice chip, which I kind of pulled, but it funnels toward the hole. So I was overall happy with it. However, you will soon see my putting. The wind is getting loud, but yeah, missed the birdie, but back heel, straight in the cup, save par. Not too shabby, kind of proud of that part. So the course is not very difficult. I played it from the tips. If you count all my gimmies, I easily broke par. Whatever. So like, let's say I shot around 80 from the tips. There is not much trouble. So if you keep it in the fairway, you're pretty much fine. There's some bunkering, and I think all the bunkering is really well done. I like that there's a lot of those, I don't know, we don't have it in the north, but in the south, there's tons of those waste bunkers that you like drive the golf cart through. I love that. The green complexes are pretty good as well. I really just enjoyed the whole course. There's no one out there. So we played, I think, in under 3.5 hours. It was just flying by. The houses are extremely expensive. You can buy them. I thought they were going to be way cheaper. Port St. Lucie is really in the middle of nowhere. You're about 30 to 45 minutes from like the tip of West Palm. You're 2 hours from Miami, and you're an hour and a half from Fort Lauderdale. It's just not very convenient. So I really was hoping the houses were cheaper, but they're not. They're $600,000 for the cheapest unit, and then $2 million for like the biggest unit with upgrades. Not in my price range, but if it's your price range, I don't know. If you work from home and you want your kids to be like in the most safe place ever, it's a pretty good idea. I wouldn't mind living there, but to each their own. I'm still in a really good position. You can see in the right side of the frame, that's not my ball in the water. That's a bird that swooped down. I thought that was extremely funny. A lot of ospreys were picking up food. I don't remember if that was an osprey or not, but this is the best club ever. You see this right here? It's a strong lofted 3-wood, baby. With every penny. All right, we're finally on hole 18. I just started using the 3-wood on every hole. I didn't really need anything more. It's just, I don't know, the grass is so good. They're not super tight lies, so chipping and like every shot is pretty easy out of them. You're not going to find yourself in too much trouble. It's almost like living on a resort course. I have a bunch of drone shots that I'm just going to throw in here. I don't remember what hole this is, but I really like the way that it snakes with the white line. I think it looks really good on camera. And it's another green complex where if you see that like indentation down the middle, this might have been like hole 3 or 4. But basically it's like an earthquake. I don't know. Valley. Huge valley. Real fun to like chip down to. I left mine short, but I don't know. It's a really good course. I really think you should go play it, especially if you're in the area. I would give it like a solid 8 out of 10. The driving range is an entire grass driving range. The putting green is huge to practice putting. Like I said, the short game facility is awesome. I think it's so hard to find a public course with more than 40 yards of short game practice. And short game is the most important thing in the entire sport. So if you made it this far in the video, I want to thank you. Thank you very much. I just started this channel. I'm really happy with moving to South Florida, but I would like to document more golf stuff. So join the journey. I have a drone. I got fun and quirky personality. I hit the ball hard. If these things tickle your fancy, drop me a follow, drop me a comment, maybe like the video, send it to your friends. I don't know, but thank you. And here we have another lovely short par 4. There's just I don't know what it's called. Whatever you call this, like bunker golf cart path, cart or whatever. I love it. I adore it anytime I see it on a course. But basically, you want to stay right where these golf carts are or to the left of it because the water you can't see from the tee. It comes in. But if you stay short, you have like 100-yard or less shot, so it's not really hard. This is what we're talking about, though. If you see this little hole in the back, that should have been like bunkers, easy. But the course is only 2 years old, so hopefully that will become a bunker. We think the course needs way more bunkers. It is a little soft, but hey, that's fun. This was my favorite hole on the course. It's a par 3. I want to say it's around hole 6. But it's the best green complex, like aesthetically. Maybe not technically. Maybe a course architect would say this green is nothing. It's too easy. But to me, I thought it was shaped very, very nicely. This, I think, was hole like 16, maybe? But it's the hole that leads straight to the clubhouse. Actually, it's not to the clubhouse. They juke you out. It's not a clubhouse. It's a restaurant and a pool, and you can only use it if you are a member. There's also a gym in there. Basically, if you live in the neighborhood and you're a member, you can use it. I wish I lived in the neighborhood, but they didn't let me use it. This hole is a par 5. It's not as hard as it looks. The water didn't really come into play that much. And again, it's an easy 2-shot hole if you hit it hard. It's a super easy 3-shot hole. This is that sweet, sweet clubhouse that I thought was a clubhouse. Again, it's a restaurant with a pool. You can get married here. If you look on the left, there's like a little marriage thing, but the driving range is very pure. The sun is setting. Again, I love this Astor Creek Country Club. I will be back. I wish I had more money so I could live here, but alas, I do not. Anyway,
this is delightful way to end your round at Astor Cree Country Club in Port St. Lucie. But I hope you like buying $1 million homes, because the cheapest one is $600,000. Course is only $70 to play though. Highly recommend.